since most women, at least in America, are feminists, and the mainstream narrative of feminism is to push women into careers, and not just into careers, but into STEM field careers, and that the patriarchy is keeping them from going into those fields, women who have been brainwashed into feminism, who resent the part of themselves that want to settle down and have children, will specifically go into STEM fields and brag about it to make sure they're seen going into STEM fields on social media, just to spite this imaginary patriarchy that's supposedly keeping them from going into those fields.
Wait. So you're telling me that women, in order to spite the patriarchy, go through decades of education, literal decades of education, in order to, I don't know, tell a man, you can't tell me what to do?
I want to take a little bit of time out to say thank you for my wonderful patrons, which you see right here on the screen. If you go to Crimson60620 at patreon.com, you can actually help support the show and get your name shown up on the screen. Thank you.
All right. So I forget who actually put me on to this person, and I just I saw this come up in my feed, like a big YouTuber was talking about him, and I think it was that video that Vegeta was on with Vila, and it was this fuck right here. Nuance Now. And I know that he is a total dumb fuck, and he has some interesting videos. And look, this is just some things that we're gonna actually go over. Let's just to give him ideas of, just to give you guys idea of who we're talking about. Yeah, remember when we did that Chet Hank video? Yeah, this is that guy. So let's do this. I promise to actually have him and review his ass while we were like doing that stream, but I just never got around to him. But no, it's time to get into this dumb fuck right here. Wait, this is stupid. Trigger warning, this video may offend some viewers. Wait, what? Okay. This is stupid.
That provocative display right there is precisely why women were not allowed to vote up until 100 years ago. It's also...
Huh? Wait. Because a woman dresses sexually attractive, they shouldn't be able to vote? Oh, God, please tell me more. Please tell me about your takes more. Let's go.
So probably why they should not be allowed to vote anymore. It's also why women were barred from participating in clubs and activities that only men could participate in, and why they were not even allowed to enter the rooms where high-level government, wartime, or company decisions were being made.
Yes, because we know that a woman that is provocative or attractive in any way shouldn't be around a group of men, because those spaces are only reserved for men. There's no desire for a attractive, sensual woman to be around a group of men, because those are men's spaces. Is somebody gonna tell him, or do I have to? Okay, let's go.
And at the end of the day, it's why women make worse leaders than men. Let's tie this into rape culture that the feminists are always crying about.
Wait,
if there is a rape culture in America, which there's not, but if there is, videos like this are what contribute to it. See, that's supposed to be a conservative female influencer. So if our conservative female influencers are quite literally dressing themselves up as the icon of pornography, the Playboy bunny, which is the opposite type of message conservatism is supposed to stand for, then what type of message do you think our conservative female influencers are sending when they decide to prostitute themselves for nothing more than a few internet likes?
Oh, I get it. He can't get sex. Oh, I get it. He can't get sex. He can't get sex. Okay, let's go.
The real-world consequences of frivolous decision-making are far too dire to be left to the fickle commitments of women. Oh, and by the way, she's not doing that for herself. I'm dying of laughter here because I know somebody's going to say that. But she's not doing it for herself, I promise. 1 minute I feel shit, next minute I'm the shit. No. You're not the shit when you're dressed like the Playboy Bunny. You're a prostitute when you dress like the Playboy Bunny. And this also really goes to show that even when women do...
I'm sorry. Like, what does it take with people like this? Either he's mad because he can't get the sex, or does he just not like women and he can't admit to himself? Like, I'm sorry. Let's go.
do commit to a cause, they don't understand it and they don't appreciate the seriousness of it to the same degree that men do. See, to women, being serious, the act of being serious, is something to be mocked, ridiculed, or fetishized, but it's never real to them. This is why I titled that very controversial video a while back, Women Are Not Real, because to women, nothing is real. The only thing that is real to them is their immediate emotional reaction to it, and it doesn't matter if they had a...
Dude, you having an immediate emotional reaction? You are pissed because she's dressing provocatively.
completely different reaction to it a day earlier or 5 minutes earlier. They're going to stake their entire life on whatever their immediate present emotional reaction is. If you've ever seen one of those videos of a guy catching a snake or an eel and tossing it in a bucket and it just flails around and goes crazy, creating a bunch of racket in the bucket, that's women's brain.
Wait, does he realize that he's falling around and creating a racket? Wait. All right. Wow, that's a good warm up for this dumb fuck. I'm sorry. See, this is my problem with a lot of these fucking incelebrant people. Either you're so fucking triggered that you can't get the attention of women like you need, or you're gay and you just don't like women and you have some horrible misogyny. And it's okay if you're gay. Look, if you feel that you enjoy the company of men more than women, and you feel that you're just not, you feel that women should only be used as breeding styles because you need to spread your seed. One, that's disgusting that you feel that people are anywhere near breeding, but it's okay to like men. You don't lose any part of your masculinity because of that. It's not something that causes you to look weak. Just say it. Stop with the self fucking hate and live your best life. You don't have to go and be flamboyant. You're playing to a fucking stereotype. There are plenty of gay men that are more masculine than some of these straight men. It's just a fucking thing. You don't lose anything about who you just want to fuck. It's a personal taste. Just the same as it doesn't make you any more masculine by how much pussy you get. It doesn't. What makes you a man is who you identify with. And whatever makes you fucking sexually excited has nothing to do with your masculinity or femininity. It doesn't. But these fuckers see this as some sort of fucked up ass thing. Like, look. I know, surprising to you guys, I'm like straight. I know. I actually would consider myself gynophilic. I enjoy vagina. That's just my thing. But that doesn't make me any more of a fucking man. It just denotes my taste as much as I like certain fucking foods. If you were to tell me that liking chicken makes me less of a fucking man, I will look at you like you're fucking crazy. It's not a fucking thing. If you were to tell me that eating fucking lemons makes me less of a fucking man, I would look at you like you're fucking crazy. But these fucks, they're so concerned with their identity and who they think that people are. I mean, who people think that they are. That they don't fucking see the fucking poison that is happening. Either they so fucking poison to think I can't get women and so I'm less of a man, or I can't admit to part of myself. So that was a warm-up. Let's look at some more of this shit. Because, and the thing about it is, he does a lot of shorts, and let's just look at another one of his shorts. Let's go. Oh God, yes, we're going to the one where he's shirtless. Oh, be still your beating heart, you women. You ones of that have the vaginas, because he's gonna show how built and muscular he is. When you don't know the difference between a taser and a gun. Okay. Yeah, like, no, like, and I get it, Flip. It's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, Alex, like, okay, so, like, when you talk about the perfect, quote unquote, ideal of what a man that loves other men can actually be, no one gives shit to Alexander of Macedonia. Nobody gives shit to that. It doesn't fucking matter. It literally doesn't fucking matter. It's okay. Like, for real. This shit, like, nobody gives shit to, like, what's another prominent person? Like, one of my favorite motherfuckers that dealt with economic shit was John Maynard Keynes. He didn't go as far as I liked, but the motherfucker was a brilliant economic person, because outside of the Marxian economics, he said, look, you either pay for poor people up front or they come to get your shit in the end. Who you choose to get excited to has nothing to do with your masculinity. No, I didn't see that one, Joe. I didn't see that one. But let's get back onto it. Let's get back to it.
This is not dissimilar to what prostitutes do when they are trying to attract customers. Even if women don't do this for men, they actually do it for men. But not in the sense that they're trying to attract a monogamous relationship. They do it for men in the way that they know men are going to bark like dogs.
You had the perfect opportunity to say that fucking ACAB. You had the perfect opportunity to say that this motherfucking woman is showing her authority to actually shit on people. You had the perfect opportunity to at least be a fucking bootlicker. But this fucker says, oh, she's only doing this to attract men. What? Are you afraid of the fucking competition? Like, oh God, who does he make these videos for? Who is he making these videos for? I know personally, I make videos for everybody to enjoy. Mostly people of the progressive persuasion, because we all get together and motherfucking laugh at these dumb fucks. Also, I make videos, and to be truthful, I make videos for the motherfuckers on the right wing persuasion. Some because I may be able to reach out to some of these motherfuckers to show how stupid their opinion is, and others to get them mad to watch. But who is he making these videos for that he's literally shitting on somebody else? And the fucking pot calling the fucking kettle blackened. Yes, I used the right phrase. But, like, he's just shit on somebody else's stuff, talking about he's making it for the male gaze. Motherfucker, you making it for the incelebrant people's gaze. Like, for real. Let's go.
Dogs and drool over this. Women are narcissistic and lack the ability to produce self-confidence. They are incredible.
Should I tell him, or are you guys gonna do it? Should I tell him, or are you... Okay.
Incredibly insecure. And so they are reliant on the emotional umbilical cord that constant external validation provides for them. That is why they post things like that. That is why they display their ass all over social media. I want you to look at my legs, I want you to look at my ass and tell me how sexy I am. That's what that means.
That's not what she was showing, Chief. Can somebody tell me what's the purpose of this shot? What's the purpose of this shot? Can somebody tell me what's the purpose of this shot? Now, she does not have what I would consider her ass and thighs and shit like that. What is the purpose of this shot? Is it to show her body or to show her fucking weapons?
I want you to look at my legs, I want you to look at my ass and tell me how sexy I am. That's what that means, and if you say that's not what that means, you're lying. Because it is what that means. That's the message you're telling other people. But where during the video did she say that? You are quite literally a moron to not understand that not all messages have to be overt.
Like your lack of self-confidence. Like, for real. Wow. Okay. Damn it. Let's go to the next one. Manhood is okay. Let's go. Wait, he keeps doing this in his videos. This content may offend some viewers. This content is intended only for mature audience who are able to use their own discernment to decide which parts they agree or disagree. This content is also intended for viewers who possess the emotional maturity. He said he has emotional maturity to stop watching the video and event it becomes intolerant to them. Many of the mature topics discussed involve dissecting the extremes of human. Oh God, this is so long of a screen. Wait, many of these ideas discussed are merely rough drafts and may sometimes be nothing more than outlandish ideas I've had that I've found interesting. Oh God, the fucking self-importance is so fucking okay. Let's go to this video.
I'm glad you brought this up because I've been wanting to talk about it. A lot of guys are under the impression that girls have to earn their womanhood in the same way that boys have to earn their manhood. This is simply not the case, because in order for a girl to be considered a woman, all she has to do is be able to give birth, and that's going to happen.
Oh, there goes the transphobia. Wow. Fuck. Okay. Wow. Sure. Let's go.
To her whether she wants it to or not. Whereas despite the fact that a boy will still what to do is be able to have to earn their manhood, this is simply not the case. Because in order for a girl to be considered a woman, all she has to do is be able to give birth. And that's going to happen to her whether she wants it to or not.
I was joking before about the whole breeding style thing. she's gonna give birth whether she wants to or not. I was joking about the whole breeding style thing. Remember, we just watched a video about how he said there's no such thing as rape culture, right? Remember that? Remember how he said that in. Okay. Wow. Fuck. Oh, okay. Let's continue.
Whereas, despite the fact that a boy will still undergo hormonal transition, he's not considered a man until he actually accomplishes something. There's such a thing called the archetype of initiation. I think it's in a book called The Way of Men by Jack Donovan. I haven't read it, but I plan on reading it. But it aligns.
What? How the fuck do you sit back and say that it's in a book that I think that it's from, but I haven't read it? And we're just going to go past the whole thing about him saying that in order for a boy to be a man, he has to have an accomplishment. What is your accomplishment, motherfucker? Are you still a boy? Are you still a boy? Okay, let's go.
With what I'm talking about. There's no archetype of initiation for women. Or at least not in this culture there isn't. You ever notice how it's always the manhood that's at stake?
You just gave... Oh, fuck. No, you dumb fuck. You just gave an art of initiation because whether she wants to or not. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Never the womanhood. Nobody ever insults a woman by calling her a girl. Or if they do, it's not really that big of an insult. Not nearly as much as it is if you call a man a little boy. Them's fighting words. Because when you call a grown man a little boy, you imply he isn't worthy of the title of a man. Being a man is a title. Being a woman is not a title.
Notice the likes and dislikes are turned off.
You feel me? What the hell are you?
We're gonna save this shit right here. We're gonna save this to a playlist. Since we have a warm up for this motherfucker. We're gonna cover this shit. I don't know if I'm gonna stream Wednesday, but we're gonna warm up to this motherfucker. We're gonna put this on this nice little response videos. We're gonna come up, but that was the penultimate video. Let's go to the last video that we're gonna cover for this fucker for the night. All right, Nuance Now, tell us why women, STEM women are red flags. Oh, this is gonna be fucking delicious.
If she's in STEM, that's a red flag. Women's depth of awareness doesn't extend beyond whatever the mainstream narrative is. And
wait. Did he just say... Oh, let's start this shit over again. I'm sorry.
If she's in STEM, that's a red flag. Women's depth of awareness doesn't extend beyond whatever the mainstream narrative is. And
let's unpack that word silently. Women's depth of awareness does not extend past whatever the mainstream narrative is. Do you even know what those fucking words mean? And I'm sorry. I can go over a few prominent women that like actually help like find out different scientific discoveries. So one of them is Marie Curie. You know, somebody who has been responsible for understanding radioactive decay and shit like that. Let's yeah. Let's just talk about another one. Let's talk about what is the guy who came up with the Hale-Bopp comet? him and his wife, and he died before the comet got him, but him and his wife did the calculations to determine how the comets would actually impact Jupiter. Like that's, and I forget what her name is because I forget which one. Because I know he died because him and his wife came up with the equation together. They both worked on it together. Let's even talk about the woman that was in the STEM field that determined and figured out how, and I forget her name because like it's so many scientific things like that I study and shit like that. But it was a woman who determined that the rate of the stars on the edge of the Milky Way galaxy spins at the same rate at the stars closer to the center. Because we discovered what dark matter is. We know what this shit is. And it's been several countless women and men who have actually helped us understand certain shit in the STEM fields. And how is it a red flag? The woman who determined the speed of the stars at the edge of the Milky Way, she was a mother with 2 kids that she was into a field where most people did not want to do because it wasn't sexy. And she determined to help us come up with the principles and the facts of fucking dark matter. Something that is 20% of the universe. The visible universe, I think it's only about 5 to 10%. It's 20% of the universe mass, and then we have dark energy. Like, these are people that are literally like STEM field, dog. This just seems like if a woman's in STEM fields, she's smarter than me, and it's scary. But let's continue.
Since most women, at least in America, are feminists, and the mainstream narrative of feminism is to push women into careers, and not just into careers, but into STEM field careers, and that the patriarchy is keeping them from going into those fields, women who have been brainwashed into feminism, who resent the part of themselves that want to settle down and have children, will specifically go into STEM fields and brag about it to make sure they're seen going into STEM fields on social media, just to spite this imaginary patriarchy that's supposedly keeping them from going into those fields.
Wait. So you're telling me that women, in order to spite the patriarchy, go through decades of education, literal decades of education, in order to, I don't know, tell a man you can't tell me what to do? That's a lot of fucking spite. And when I say decades of education, I literally mean what you go to school for 12 years, and to go into STEM field, you have to do in a lot of cases 4, but in most cases 6 to 8. They do more than the required amount of school in order to go into a STEM field to spite a man, and in a lot of cases still have families.
And if she resents an imaginary enemy that much, imagine what type of influence feminism has had on her opinion about you, and how the dynamic in your relationship should go. That is a heaping pile of psychological pollution you do not want to deal with.
Oh wow. We're going to do one of his videos. We're going to do one of his motherfucking videos, and you guys are going to be on the ride with me. Because that dumb fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. And that is wow. Tell me you're insecure without saying you're insecure. We have a new challenger. A new challenger has entered the ring. Wow. So, thank you for watching that lovely amount of brain damage. If you would like to help out the channel, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, hit that notification down at the bottom. If you want to also help out, you can go to my Twitch channel, and it's always a benefit if you watch from the Twitch channel live, but I have this for my YouTube audience. Wow. Tell me you're insecure without saying you're insecure. Anyway, we're going to cut this video segment here. Oh boy. Oh, wow.
If I gave myself the power, where would I be? Was I